celebrating all things dinosaur this month. So we've got programs and displays for all ages. What we're doing today is we're going to spend a little time learning how to make some dinosaur-themed drinks that are the perfect accompaniment to that upcoming dinosaur programs that we have, or maybe just your viewing of Jurassic Park, or maybe like me, you just appreciate a good themed drink. So if you were able to get one of the library program kits, you got the recipes, some napkins, some cups, some stirring sticks. But don't worry, if you didn't get one of these, you can still get the recipes from us and you can follow along and toast at home. So I've got my librarian friends with me here today in the kitchen. So they're going to help me make some drinks. So let's get started on our first recipe, which is the Jurassic Juliet. Yay! So this is a minty and refreshing drink that has a good planty aesthetic to it, which is perfect for dinosaurs. So ladies, step up, get your cup. We're going to start with some mint leaves. Put them into your cup. You'll want to start with loose leaves. Now you can use any kind of mint, really. I know a lot of us grow mint like in our backyard herb garden. What I did, I just bought mint at the herb section at the grocery store. Now on top of your mint, you're going to put a teaspoon of super fine sugar. So you've got a teaspoon right there and your sugar. Now super fine sugar is a little different from the granulated sugar you would find in your pantry at home, but it's not real different. So in a pinch, you can just use your baking sugar. So we're going to take a spoon and you're going to crush that mint leaf up against the side of your cup. Use the sugar to kind of grind it in there. We're trying to extract as much mint flavor as we can into the drink, okay? Maybe kind of use the side of the cup too. It'll give you a little bit of advantage there. Okay, once you think you've squeezed enough flavor out of there, now we're going to add some lemon juice. So you're going to take half a lemon. We want a generous squeeze of lemon on top of your mint. So each of you will get half a lemon there, and then just squeeze as much juice out of there as you can into your cup. All right. Next, we're going to put in some ice cubes. Scoop here. And then we're just going to fill up the cup the rest of the way with ginger ale. Now, julep is traditionally served with a straw, so you'll get a straw in there. Oh, it's red. Sorry. There we go. Taste it. Let us know.
Oh, wow. This is really good.
Refreshing?
Yes.
And minty? And dinosaur-y, right?
Yes.
Yes. Cheers.
Yes, that was very good.
Okay, and what's this next one called?
Our next mocktail is Dino DNA, and it gets its name because when we're done with it, it's supposed to look like the mosquito and the amber that was used to make the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park.
That's exciting.
So this one's fun. We're going to need cocktail shakers for this one. So I'm going to use this. It's going to be a little bit small, but it's clear, and it's going to be fun to see the color in that one. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put some crushed ice into our cocktail. All right. Let me give you a little more since yours is bigger.
Thank you.
Okay, and then the next thing we want to do is we want 1 part lemon juice and 2 parts grape juice. We've got white grape juice and fresh lemon juice here. So we've already measured out Wendy's here. She's got 6 ounces of white grape juice she's going to pour into her shaker.
Love grape juice.
And then you're going to need 3 ounces of that lemon juice there, and the measurements are on the side of the thing if you want to try and
Can't have too much lemon.
guess.
I'll give it a shot. Perfect.
And I'm doing a half recipe in my little shaker here.
But I'm taking the whole thing.
Okay, so as you can see, it's a nice yellow color, but we need it to be more of an amber color. So we're gonna add a little bit of grenadine, which is a fun mocktail ingredient.
Just like a shot.
Like, yeah, not much at all. Because we're not using it for flavor, we're just using it for that color. Okay? Then put the cap on your shaker and shake it up. And if you don't like your color, you can take your lid back off and add some more of the grenadine or more juice, whatever you like.
Ooh, that looks good.
Then just take off your little cap because we're going to pour it through the strainer because you don't want the ice. Pour it into your cup that you're going to drink it out of.
Well, I definitely got too much grenadine, but I bet it still tastes good.
All right, and then we're going to take a cocktail stirring stick, and we want a maraschino cherry. And for this, you're going to want the darkest cherries you can find because they're going to try and look black like those mosquitoes. And then you drop that into your drink.
I can't.
Got it. And so you kind of want to suspend it in the middle of the drink if you can, like a mosquito floating in the glass. Yeah, you definitely put too much grenadine.
Sorry.
But let's taste it and see how it is. That's the whole thing.
That's really good.
Interesting, it is. Very different.
I love it.
Cheers. Our next mocktail is called the Blue Raptor, and as you can see, it's going to be blue in honor of the blue raptor that Owen Grady has for a best friend. So for this one, I'm actually going to make it in a batch. You don't have to do that. The recipe will show you how to make an individual cocktail if you want. But I'm going to go ahead and mix up a whole bunch of it because, you know, it's a raptor squad. So, the first thing we're going to do is put in the crushed ice. Almost forgot that step. I'm just going to put in a heavy few scoops of crushed ice into the pitcher. And then we're going to use 3 parts of Hawaiian Punch, the blue kind. This is Polar Blast Hawaiian Punch, which was not very hard to find, but I did have to buy a whole bunch of it at once, so just beware. Pour that right in over your ice. And then we're going to use white cranberry juice. We want 10 ounces of this. You could, of course, use regular cranberry juice, but it's going to change the color of your drink a whole lot. We're trying to keep this nice blue color. And then however much cranberry juice, you're also going to use that much amount of 7-Up. So again, we're going to do 10 ounces of 7-Up. And then we're just going to gently stir it. We don't want to knock out all of the fizz we just added in there because we want this to be kind of a fizzy punch drink. Now to make it more raptor-y, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of make the blood on the rim of the glass using some cherry juice. So just kind of dip your, we've lined this plate here with cherry juice. You know, to remind you how deadly the raptors are. And then you pour your drink in. There you have a blue Raptor. Our last mocktail today is called the Isla Sorna Punch. And it's a nod to the tropical setting of Jurassic Park, and it's the kind of drink that you would maybe be able to buy at the refreshment stand at Jurassic Park. So it doesn't have a whole lot of ingredients, it's really easy, so we're gonna get started. You start with a glass full of crushed ice.
I'm very excited for this one.
Okay, and the first thing we're gonna pour in here is gonna be 1 ounce of passion fruit puree, okay?
Did you get that at the grocery store?
So, fun story, this was my first foray into fresh passion fruit. It's not for the faint of heart. It's a lot of work to juice a passion fruit. So if you can find it already pureed for you, go for that. Okay, then we need 2 ounces of pineapple juice, which we've pre-measured out here, so that just goes right on top. And then we're gonna pour in 2 ounces of cranberry juice. So just measure out the exact same amount that you did of the pineapple juice. We're just gonna eyeball it today. And that goes right on top.
Can't have too much cranberry juice.
Oh, and you know what we forgot?
What?
We're gonna garnish
more.
this one
I love a garnish.
with a pineapple wedge
How
on the
exciting.
rim, like that.
Huh?
And then, of course, I think it's a dinosaur. Do you like a Tyrannosaurus or a Raptor?
Tough choice, Raptor.
Just to make it dinosaur.
Those are so cute, y'all. Look at those.
Very tropical, right? Let's taste. Very fruity.
Ooh, I like it.
Cheers.